company into security and burglar alarms and that sort of thing. That doesn't look too happy. S4 there, all of a quiver. Sahara tuning is very, very slow. The hatch is open. I think they may well be on a retirement. We can't see and flashing light or anything at all. But that is dropping down the list on the championship there. Rashid Jabbar Al-Hamdi and Ahmed Ali Al-Hamdi were in sixth place, but now they've looked like they're just coming round in front of us now, through the finish line, going directly into the pits. Obviously got a deep problem. Got a deep problem there. We never found out the other boat that came back off the course and went straight into the marina, but they've been running a bit now. They're on their fifth, sixth lap. They've got 5 to go, and at these speeds, the engines are going to get a little bit tired. There's a good bit of overtaking happening there as they come out of the shelter, the sudden water, and the one that's being passed does not look a happy boat. One's upside down. We've got 35 upside down. They've done a flipper. They've done a whoopsie. The crew are in the water. Just check on that number. It's Carrera. Those supporting Carrera, S23, Talib Al-Said and Christian Zanov. Oh dear, I was mentioning him, how important and enthusiastic he is, but they've obviously just unstuck it. This is a Satu Argentine design boat, which was brought over just before Christmas. The 3 boats there, the 10, the Vida Loca, Carrera and Winder Rome S47 were brought over in the container and had that unfortunate accident with the crane that tried to take them out a bit too soon, and they were still in the container crushing the sides. But that looks, there's the rescue boats there. The boys are in the water, and I think we're okay, but it shows that, as I say, it's quite lumpy out here today. A lot calmer than yesterday when they were practicing, but they all came back with great grins on their faces because it was proper offshore. They were leaping and throwing along. S20 on the screen, Al Yamahi team from the UAE. Ahmed Al Swedi, local guy, helps a lot in the DIMC, very enthusiastic racer. Serafino Barlesi is his Italian frontman. And Damas is going through again, and that's their first long lap. They've just completed their long lap, which may have set them back a little bit. Yes, and 96 is behind them, and that's their first long lap. So they're sticking very close to each other, on each other's tails there. Whoopsie, that was a bit naughty there. Matteo, you forgot that when you come out of here, the shelter, you suddenly pick up the swell of the Gulf waters there. I think, in fact, the wind is actually getting up, so it's going to be a bit more interesting. 14 Kingfisher going through the British entry, one of the British entries. Ian Blacker and Gary Balloch from 14, S14, just gone through. One of the Kingfisher boys. We've got a new entry, by the way, another new Brit today that haven't said much about, which is S16 Express, Barry Culver and Howard Retton. You will recognise the boat. It's the old Finnish boat. Risto Korja had it, and he sold his boat, and Petri Ratanen and Carl Nikop have done a sale as well. They've ran their first race, or their last race, this season in Abu Dhabi in January, and then they both sold their boats, and Howard has gone and bought it, gone back into racing. I will say he's quite old, but if I was out there, I'd be with him. We raced together many years ago. He first started racing in '73. 45 and 16, S16, that's one one I'm talking about, in point of fact. That's the logos that you recognise down the side. S6 Kingfisher, the Pete Little and Dave Arthur, the other Brits, waving the flag. Patriotic day to wave the flag, as I say, the Majesty of the Queen's birthday, and we're all going to be celebrating later. Coming round there now, it's a lot calmer in here. Raymond Sport, S2, Adel Al-Mazfar from Kuwait, and Mizanur Rahman from Bangladesh. Been racing forever out here. Great team, lovely people. Never, unfortunately, ever had a really decent boat, but they're in it for the spirit of the sport and the competition. And MTC from Kuwait there. Rahib, Faisal Al-Omani, Abdul Latif Al-Omani, and they been supporting and coming regularly in the turn. Quite a few people out in the break area watching this boat. Decomania, the French one. That's what I've been waiting for. S18, Danielle Arimondo. Danielle, a lady, the wife of Andre Arimondo, who is throttling the boat there. Decomania, fairly obviously, they are a graphic company. They're come from southern France. It's his own design boat, and he knows that he's got the center of gravity right, because last 2 weeks ago in Doha, one of the engines gave out and suddenly put the brake on, and the boat turned over, and they both got the early bath. And Danielle said to me the other night, she said, "This is the Gulf, but the water was cold." Quite a shock to him. Whoa, that was a real stick-in for Damas then. They didn't judge that wave terribly well. They've lost the trim. They're being pushed by Arimondos, and they're forgetting that they've got to keep the boat balanced. But the weather is getting up out there. They're heading into it, and it's lifting them. Windarone, Fabio Berdolacci and Amadeo Minona then on the screen, the yellow cat. Another one from Sadu in Argentina. Very good, very fast boats. S46, haven't seen much of them. Very, very plain markings there. Fida Wima, Giovanni Bulgarini and Gianpaolo Montavocci. Good Italian names and good racers, very, very friendly competitors. We're getting now, we're on lap 8. 96 has done 2 long laps, but the leader, Damas, appears only to have done 1 from our records. So it'll be interesting to see as they come round. 14 has crept up, but he will have done that because he's only done 1 long lap. 14 is Kingfisher, Ian Blacker, the bat boat. S6, the bat boat, just going through. S77 chasing them like mad. Spirit of the UAE, Salim Zahata and Roger Shabtini, both from Lebanon.